Them Bros Entertainment, y'all already know who he is. We ain't gotta tell you twice. A1 Fresh, Butter, you know. We finna talk about these little kids out here that's having these kids, man, 'cause the shit is real out of line, you know. I ain't really feeling that shit, you know.
Like 15, 16-year-olds having kids, like, you still in middle school and you having a baby, like, you're still a baby yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this young man going out here getting all these girls pregnant and denying the kids, that's that's a bitch move, you know what I'm saying? That's not a grown man. You're not ready to have a kid if you're gonna deny it. Like, then you wanna say, oh, my baby mama ratchet or that girl ratchet, I'm not the daddy, like, when you know damn well it's your kid, like, why would you abandon your seed like that? Even though you don't want to fuck with the girl, why would you just abandon your family? You know what I'm saying? You should put family first and God, family and God first. Don't just get a girl pregnant and just dip out. And young women don't just because he says he loves you and he want to be with you forever, you is everything, like, and he y'all just been together like a month or 2 months, 2 months. Like, don't believe that. Like, you gotta wait. You gotta make sure you everybody knows, like, all right, y'all know what y'all doing, and you gonna be there in the long run. Don't just don't listen. Don't let nobody just talk you into doing something you don't want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't make choices on temporary feelings.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You might feel a certain way right now, but you're not gonna feel like that 6 months from now. You're not gonna feel like that 2 months from now, or y'all might fall off. And now you got this little kid, and you don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You only 15, 16. Like, what you gonna do with a kid? You know what I'm saying? Don't rush into things. Don't let nobody rush you into things. Don't let nobody talk you into anything. And young men, if you get these young women pregnant, please try to take care of your responsibilities. Please.
Yeah, cause if you ain't ready for that responsibility, it's really not a smart idea. A lot of these young kids think, I got it or whatever like that, but they don't realize really how hard it is, how much money they're gonna be spending to try to take care of a kid and shit. So don't think it's just all hunky dory and shit to go, have a kid, cause it's really not. You just gotta take your time and just grow up, and then when you get to that age, then shit like that'll come for you. Shit, shit like that'll come. It'll come. You gotta take your time and just get through school and get older, and just listen to your parents and shit.
Man, like, having kids is not cool. Like, just 'cause it's a mistake, like having a kid at 16, I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how much you want to love. Like, having a kid at like 16, 14, 15, below 18, even 18, really, I think, you still need to wait a little bit more because you ain't really had that much life. You haven't enjoyed that much life. You haven't experienced too much to just, cut your life short like that by having another kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be prepared. You have to have everything settled. Don't rush. Being pregnant in high school is not cool. Having a kid is not cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody says. Having a kid at a young age is not cool. And fellas, stop just getting all these women out here pregnant and just making us look bad. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard times. It's always gonna be hard times. If you do have a baby, don't give up. Don't give up on your kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all fall in that situation. Sometimes we'll be like, you know, we don't know what to do anymore. But you gotta count on family. Like, that's family. You can't abandon family. That's how I feel like.
Already. In my opinion, like, what I'm saying, like, you ain't never really gonna be ready to have a baby, but like, you damn sure ain't gonna be ready when you like 14, 15, 16, cause you don't really know much, what I'm saying. You ain't got a chance to get out here and see how life really is. You gotta taste that shit first before you decide that, I'm ready to have a kid and I'm ready to be grown and all that, cause it's really not what it's cracked up to be. People think it's all that. But really, you gotta grow up first and really see some things, and then you can figure out if you're ready to have a kid or not. But if not, then just slow down, take your time, and enjoy life, because there's a lot out here to really see. And having a kid is just really is sometimes times it holds you back from doing things that you really want to do, you know, that you probably felt like you could have did, you know, if you didn't have a kid, because it make money hard, it make everything hard for a nigga. So don't really rush off into trying to have a kid, you know, especially when you're still young, you get out and enjoy things and spend your money on, you know, just bullshit, go on trips and shit like that, you know, just enjoy life and do that kind of shit, you know, until you get a little bit older, you know, and then when you ready for that responsibility, then you can take that step.
You don't want to have regrets about your life. You don't want to have regret. You don't want to regret your kid. You don't want to have regret. You don't want to grow up like having so much problems because you didn't have a kid at a young age, and you stressed out. You just don't know what to do anymore. Like, wait. All I'm saying is be careful. Wait. Don't let nobody rush you anything you don't want to do. Just make sure if you have a kid, young ladies, that you are ready. And young men, don't just stick your dick in anything and just have kids and run. You have to be a man and stand up for what? Stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
And take care of your responsibilities.
Yeah, and if you like a teenager, if you still in school and shit like that, and you just feel like you just gotta fuck, because I already know how it is, but just make sure you wrap it up and shit like that. Just try to use a condom and shit like that, cause shit, I mean, I know niggas be thinking like, you know, when you that age, like, shit, I want to see what that shit feel like, you know, that shit probably feel bomb as hell and shit, you know, but really, you know, it's probably better to use a condom, you know, when you ain't really experienced and you ain't really, cause shit, a lot of shit can happen, you know, and you don't know what you're gonna be able to control, you know, so just wrap that shit up for real.
You don't want to catch no STDs or nothing like that, trust me.
Yeah, for real. Cause this shit get serious, you know. You don't want
real.
You don't want to be in the hospital and shit at 17, nigga, because you got AIDS and shit. That shit fucked up, you know. Take it slow, you know.
Be careful. Wrap it up if you do have sex, and be careful. Don't have kids at a young age. Young women and young men.
And believe, shit, achieve your goals and shit. Live life, have fun, be young. Don't try to grow too fast. For real, because we done already experienced this shit, so that's why we're trying to tell y'all, because it gets hard already.